You're tuned in to Kitty Pink Radio, where black media matters. Keep it locked.
How y'all wake up this morning? I said, how did you wake up this morning?
Hey, wherever you at with it, niece, do you. That's none of my concern. What I am concerned about is that you tune in to Coffee with Kitty every Friday at 9 a.m.
Good morning, my neighbors! Hey, fuck you! Yes! Yes! Fuck you too!
But who's the hardest to deal with in the morning?
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Kitty.
Very seriously.
But Kitty is, God damn it, man. Sometimes you just want to knock the shit out of her, but you can't. You can't. Hell yeah,
You can hear the crowd sing along. Everybody know my songs. Had the crowd learn to walk. Country girl, small town. 14 years dedicated. Look, ma, I finally made it. Never thought I'd ever say it, but today I live my dreams. Bodyguards protecting me. Crazy fans, loud screaming, flashing lights on every scene. Autographs, lots of pictures, signs that say we love you, kitty. Superstar, my new status, fantasizing. Please don't wake me, let me finish with this dream. Don't wake me up. Please don't let me leave this. Please don't wake me. Just bought a house, 50 rooms, move my granny out the hood, pay my tithes like I should. LG, life good, expensive cars, fancy clothes, king go to private school. Jordan, Nike, what he want, just because mommy's boss. See you later, no worries, baby. Mariana, ain't it banking? Never thought.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What you got off in your cup? It's your Auntie Kitty, and I told y'all I was gonna make up for missing all them Fridays. I got a special guest in the building with me today, and y'all already know how I feel about my twin. Y'all know how I feel about Auntie Mo. I kind of got me some help in here to go in on this particular situation that is going down with her as well as DL Hughley. It is becoming a bit nasty. Shout out to my guest, Gifted. Are you in the building with us, darling?
Yo.
How you doing this morning, love?
I'm good. I'm charged up, got I'm well rested.
Already. So we finna get into some things. There was a comedy show that went down, in which Auntie Mo came out on the stage and she seemed a bit outraged. She was speaking on some things. Basically, she was telling us about how DL Hughley pitched a fit because she was the headliner, and he didn't want to basically open up for her. Auntie Mo also said, what makes you think if you opened up for Kings of Comedy and I closed for Queens of Comedy that I wasn't worthy enough to do this? And there's been some back and forth. Auntie Mo has come forth with some receipts, the contract. DL Hughley at first had came out with receipts. One of them was the docket and the tickets. And basically, at this point, everybody really don't know who to believe, what to believe, because there's been a lot of confusion. But as always, these situations has caused a divide. There are some celebs who are obviously picking sides, which I think is a crock of bullshit. And it's just getting all out ugly.
Right.
What do you have to say, Gifted?
Listen, I got a lot to say. I got a lot to fucking say when it comes to Auntie Mo, as you so eloquently say it, Auntie Mo. I like that. She's definitely everybody's auntie. But listen, when we have to take it a little bit back first and foremost, okay? We have to take it back to where a lot of the backlash when it came from Monique in the beginning is just her speaking out. She's very vocal about what shouldn't happen and whatever she's been through with people or experiences, she speaks out on it. You know what I mean? Which she has every right to do so. I've been privileged to be on her show, I think 2 times on the Monique and Sydney open relationship show. So they have very good topics, very good views, the way she speaks to people, what as she is with everybody. She's a good person. So it's easy to love her. So it's so easy to love her that it's hard to watch somebody hate her. You know what I mean? To sit back and watch it, it's just like, wait, like, damn, it's like that's auntie, like you said, or that's grandma, like, you know what I'm saying? How you hate her? You know what I'm saying? Where this coming from? But as it pertains to the current situation, um, Monique showed her receipts. D.L. Hughley, like you said, showed his receipts, and unfortunately, it looked like both of them was lied to by the promoter. You know what I mean? To say
Exactly.
whatever needed to be said to get them to sign on it or whatever. Somebody was being unprofessional on that part, and they
Hmm.
sitting back eating the benefits from the show as well as the ratings from all the mess that's going on. Whereas
Exactly.
as both of them was given two different things. Even if that is the case, people still have a right or wrong to play. You know what I mean? In every action, there's a reaction. So I just feel like if you look up Monique versus D.L. Hughley on like a YouTube, yeah, there you go. Both of them have their situation. But if you look up like a D.L. Hughley versus Monique, like on the YouTube randomly, you will see like he's been going at her for like 10 or 15 years. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
she has every right that when she finally do respond, it does seem like a little bit more like she going harder. It always seemed like Monique going harder because she takes so much before she finally say something. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So they putting it on it like it's like more like just eat the meat and chew up the bones. Don't worry about how she be saying shit. Just listen to what the fuck she be saying. You know what I mean?
And she's already proven. Do you honestly think that Lee Daniels would have issued an apology
Salute
if
to him for
it
that.
and salute to him for that. At the
Yeah.
same time, I feel like it was way overdue, and
Mm-hmm.
I really don't respect it. But I'm not Auntie Mo, so I can't call that one.
Right.
But at the end of the day, Lee Daniels knew he was wrong. And let's be clear, everybody that's coming for Auntie Mo don't come for people unless you come for her. And
Right.
a
Right.
majority of the time, I'm not understanding why everybody is jumping on this bandwagon when every time she has proven to be the one that was in the right. Auntie
Yes.
Mo was speaking up for Black women in the industry who are getting paid a third of what the fuck they're worth. She was
Exactly.
speaking up for y'all. And even more proof, a lot of women came forward and confirmed that what she was saying was right. But
Right.
yet and still, y'all still want to beat up on Auntie Mo. What the fuck is it y'all got against Auntie Mo?
I have the slightest idea what it could be. And they might have their own reasons for whatever they feel. Maybe, when we be speaking from the outside in, because we looking out, you know what I mean? So we looking on the inside trying to figure out what's going on. And, but they put these things out in front of us. So I'm not even a person that I believe in minding your own business, but they putting this out there. They not having a conversation with each other. They having a conversation with us. Definitely Monique. She speaks to her audience and everything. And as a person who support her, I'm reading it and I have an opinion on it. And I just feel like, Monique, she has like a blessing. And I don't think people really receive this well when it's being said by the person. So we think they being cocky. So let me just be the first motherfucking man to take up for this lady publicly and say there is a calling and a light on Monique's life.
Period.
Okay. There is something special on this lady's life, and you could take it to biblical terms. You could take it anywhere you go or wherever your beliefs are. There is a special light upon this lady's life that anybody who touches her the wrong way, they're not gonna be blessed. You
At
get what I'm
all.
saying? And I
At
don't think
all.
they'd see that. I know it's fun to poke the bear or to poke the person who's down all the time for whatever reason, but I think if people really care about the soul of themselves, to know that messing with something that God has protected or is holding on and covering, it's gonna cause you some problems. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's
And
gonna cause you some problems. And
I
check her
really,
roster.
I feel like it's easier to go against the grain, or at least that's how people feel. They feel like it's easier to go against the grain, or the powers that be may come after them. I honestly feel like that energy is strong and it stinks. It's a stench of it. And because DL Hughley, when exactly, first of all, I want to say, what the fuck do Oprah, what the fuck do Tyler Perry, what the fuck do any of those situations that you brought up in that elaborate tweet or whatever it was, Instagram post that you put up,
Oh
what
yeah,
exactly were you getting at?
you're referencing when he spoke on saying I believe I'm paraphrasing, but I believe he was like I knew I guess now it's my turn, and then he used her
Right,
feuds or her past, reference things that she's had with
right.
other people, where she may have done that as well. She's done it, and she has every right. You use that to justify what's happening right now and the now, which I call
And
gaslighting.
it's irrelevant as
It's
hell.
gaslighting.
Exactly.
It's
It's
gaslighting.
definitely gaslighting. You just basically you need somebody to team up. Y'all do this a
Yeah,
lot.
it's for the
We do
bandwagon.
we
The
do this a
gaslighting is
lot
for
in
the bandwagon.
right. We
Yeah,
do this a lot in society. When we can't get the big bird by ourselves, we go back and we get the rest of the crew to come back and attack a bird that we was poking it.
right, right, right.
And
And
don't
keep
nobody need to team up with DL Hughley. He was big bad enough to say whatever the fuck he said about that woman, to
right,
disrespect her. He
right.
is big and bad enough to take on whatever backlash may come with it. And I'm
And then
sick of y'all. Come on.
that's a comedian versus comedian. So I think he's able to decipher more than we can because we're not the comedians. Although a lot of us think we comical, we funny, we shady, whatever it is. But these are comedians, so I think he was able to decipher what she was saying, what part was comedy and what part was the message. I think he do know that part, whereas we only see it a different way. I'm hoping. I think he do get that some of it was her being comedy. She's still running a show, her stage, but she was still speaking on, what I'm saying, how she felt about shit. So some of the shit she said that may have been kind of love, but that was part of that's to show her skills. That shit had just happened. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, we got to give Monique the credit that she's had for not. She never really had a moment with DL. Like he's been going at her, speaking on her public platforms. Rather, he's in there trying to promote whatever he got going on. I don't understand why he would even answer questions on Monique all the time. Why would you allow that to be your tidbit or your topic that they always throwing at you during your interviews? Maybe that's why you mad at her. Because Monique is one of the most recognized as well as decorated comedians where people, you'll reference her. Like if another comedian go have an interview, they're not asking them shit about D.L. Hughley. They ain't worried about what he got going on, if he got a recent divorce, a new marriage, a new fucking dog, or a puppy. They don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? But they gonna ask y'all about Monique because Monique do, whether she's clickbait, if you want to call that, she's a topic. We like this lady. That's the difference. That's what a household name is. That's the meaning of it. We love this lady in all of our households. We grew up with these people, with people like her. You know what I'm saying? She helped raise us. You know what I mean? Kept us out of trouble in the house, or you know what I mean? Even when you have engagement, as a person who's engaged her before, she's a beautiful spirit to be around. We're talking about experience here, not me watching a video, not me watching a movie. My personal experience with this lady was fucking golden and beautiful. And her platform is publicly recorded, so you can go and find it somewhere. But you know what I mean? I love this lady, and I really don't like when people, I don't know why I take it personal. We ain't got each other phone number. That ain't my close friend, but I really take it personal when
I'm gonna
people attack her.
I'll tell you why I take it personally. Because it reminds me of a time in high school when I was the big chubby girl. Everybody got they keeks and giggles off of
Right,
embarrassing me.
right.
They felt like because I was more outspoken or whatever, that it was easier to make a joke out of me.
Wow.
And then like you said, you just take so much, and then finally when you address something, it's a bit more over the edge because you've been
Hmm.
taking a lot more than what
Exactly.
motherfuckers been knowing. And then when
Yeah.
you do it, you overdo it because now you piss the fuck off.
No,
And
you ain't,
I
and they call it as overdoing it, but you ain't even overdoing it when you used to do that. When you used to do
exactly.
that, that was just the build up of everything. I ain't overdoing it. This is a collection, motherfucker. You've been putting into this account for a long time, and this is your balance, motherfucker. I'm giving you your balance. God damn it. This is
Exactly.
what you put into how I feel. So how I say it is your balance, motherfucker. God damn it.
And
You put a lot into
personally,
what I'm saying.
I feel like
Shit.
I feel like she's being bullied. I feel that like motherfuckers are taking their turns at trying to bully this woman. But let's be clear, Auntie Mo is not no fucking victim. Um
Absolutely not.
I
Absolutely not.
I don't like the little comment he made about Precious being her autobiography, even if it is, bitch, she took a whole trophy home for that shit. What
But
have
listen,
you done?
but listen, listen.
What have you done?
What about Mary Jo? If I'm not mistaken, her character name was Mary Jo, which I've only ever been able to watch that movie one time. As much as I give her as much praise, and she did receive what she got from that, I can't watch it over and over because of the message. It was just so deep and heavy for me. I cannot imagine from what I remember of that role, what about that role had anything to do or even looks like Monique. That's why she got nominated, was something so far from her. So that role was about somebody who, you know what I mean? It didn't have nothing to do with nobody that's speaking
Right.
out on stuff,
Um, I-
addressing issues. You know what I'm
right.
saying? Dialogue. Like nothing about her life is showing that she's like that. I don't know her to be abusive to her children. You know what I'm saying? She's a married
Right.
woman. Mary Jo was single. Her husband was dead, I think, from raping her daughter too. Like, why would you even put them two together when that character was so far away from Monique? Why would you link them together, bro? You still gaslighting.
I and it's unbelievable because DL Hughley acts like he's just so pro black and he for the
Oh,
community and this and that. But you would help other people continue to tear down a woman. You would participate in antagonizing her. You'll participate in the slandering of her name, and you even trying to go back and grab old shit. You know,
exactly.
they say when they don't know how good you're doing in 2022, they'll go back to 2007 when you was fucked up out there on drugs and that and Poe and shit, living in poverty, as the pastor say. Like,
But look, while I'm finna say this, can you pull up a picture of 50 Cent real quick? Just any random picture.
yeah,
Any random picture of 50 Cent, let's pull them up. But I'm gonna say this right now. It's still got to be good to be D.L. Hughley at the end of the day, because he certainly wouldn't be on the tip of my words, but he wouldn't be on a lot of people's mouth if Monique didn't introduce him to everybody this beautiful Memorial Day weekend. So, I think he can enjoy that moment for sure. But if you notice, I ended up having a comment under his comment because I was scrolling through the comments like, man, let me see who involved in this bullshit, and seeing so many fucking has been ass motherfucking people. Like he sat there and tried to talk about she's a has been. All y'all that's speaking up in his defense in them comments is a has been with blue check marks. Y'all motherfucking blue check marks should be gray, motherfucker. Y'all is some has beens. Y'all, it shouldn't be lit up. Cut the light off on the motherfuckers verified check marks. Cut the light out on some of the motherfuckers. It should be gray because y'all up
has
here talking
been.
and shit. Yeah, I was so disappointed. Like, and a lot of people that had something to say, and I seen a lot of comments where people were going in. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy. Bandwagon.
I I I'm disgusted. This is a whole bunch of grown folks picking on a grown ass woman, somebody who we should be celebrating. Um, disgusting,
Man, Monique
disgusting.
better. Monique know what it is. At the end of the day, Monique know what it is. You know what she need to be saying. Monique need to be saying, I ain't mad at no hoe. I ain't mad about no hoe who ain't get a box from Beyonce. Because at the end of the day, I wanted a damn box from Beyonce. She sent one to Monique with her clothes in it, had it delivered all beautifully and everything. Because she fuck with Monique. She loved Monique, even in the midst when everybody was trying to hate on her. So shout out to B for that. Like, y'all ain't getting no box from Beyonce, so shut up.
Mm, that's as good as we can do. What was you wanting to say
There we
about
go, 50
50?
Cent. All right, so this is for 50 Cent. I'm so glad he put him in, but where is 50 Cent at right now? If anytime we ever needed him to be a troll, this is his moment. this
I
is
got a feeling he gonna lay low and he gonna
okay.
wait till Auntie Mo show them what's coming with BMF
Okay.
because I feel like 50 is a calculated nigga. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
calculated
saying?
troll.
Yeah, he a calculated troll. He gonna let everybody feel like they done got them one off, like they really, they, as the kids say, you thought you ate. He gonna let them think that they ate, and then he gonna pop up and he gonna go in. I will say this though, I feel like Auntie Mo, I will say this, I love you to death, and I feel like this is something that you would possibly tell me. He don't deserve a spot, even if it's roasting on a legendary set from you. D.L. Hughley does not deserve a spot. We're giving him a little bit too much, Auntie. So me personally, that's all I could say that I seen that I was like, oh, Auntie, no. Because you could tell from the performance. Matter of fact, I think I'm gonna pull that up. You could tell from the performance that Auntie is hurt. She's a strong one, but I strongly feel like she is hurt. Even just the energy from that performance. I'm gonna go ahead and look
Wait,
it
before
up.
you play it, it was a damned if you do, damned if you don't, because it happened backstage. And if you remember on the video, if it's going to be on the clip that you're about to play, she actually said, I wasn't going to come out here. Like, I feel like she was back there in the back. It all happened and went down, and she was like, you know what? This is what they want me to do. They want me to leave. They want me to walk out so it could look like I left out my fans and everything. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to go my ass out here and I'm going to tell them what just happened. You know what I mean? And it is what it is. You know what I mean? Because comedy world is like that. It's messy backstage. I hosted a comedy event in Vegas, I think about 2 years ago. And, I had somebody call and bring me to the side and was like, I was just the host. They came, brought me to the side and was like, you being too funny. The other comedians would like it if you tone it down a little bit. You know what I mean? Like, they really be saying some crazy thing backstage to a person before they get on them stages and trying to throw you off your guard. Like, you know what I mean? Because you got to be quick on your feet as a comedian. So they be trying to throw them off. And Monique was quick with it. She was quick with it. And she opened for her damn self and then did her jokes. That shit was amazing. She had a whole own show. She did an opening. If you watch how it was, she opened for herself, started the show, and walked off. She did her shit. She a queen.
For sure. For those of you who have not got to see it, I'm gonna give y'all a little bit.
Right now, baby. I'm so motherfucking full right now, baby. When I tell you my heart is goddamn racing, because I'm so proud, I'm so honored to be standing in front of you real motherfuckers. Y'all don't even understand. I had traveled the motherfucking world over when I come to Detroit, nigga. See, I've had people. Bitch, I know, right?
Look at that standing ovation.
See, when they called me to come play Detroit and come play the Fox Theater, and I ain't played the Fox Theater in over 20 motherfucking years. I was so goddamn excited. I was so motherfucking excited because I said, oh, a bitch is going back. A bitch is going back to the Fox Theater in motherfucking Detroit. When I tell you Detroit, y'all don't understand what the fuck I had to go through to stand in front of you beautiful motherfuckers tonight. Y'all don't understand the fight a bitch had to go through to stand in front of y'all tonight. Y'all don't understand I was ready to walk the fuck up out of here, but I said I can't let the people down of motherfucking Detroit because the promoters as rowdy as a motherfucker. I don't fuck with nobody. I take pride in not fucking with nobody, nigga. But if you fuck with me, we gon' dance, nigga. We gon' do the two-step, nigga.
It'd be the longest dance of your life, fuck with Monique.
See?
Period.
I take pride, baby, In my whole motherfucking career, can't nobody tell you I ever started no shit with them. That ain't what the fuck I do. My heart would hurt if I tried to bully a motherfucker or start some shit with a motherfucker. But what niggas had to understand about me, I ain't for that Hollywood bullshit. If you cross the motherfucking line, Oprah, if you cross the motherfucking line, Tyler, I'm gonna see you coon motherfucker. Come on, the coon train, nigga. Choo-choo!
Oh.
Them niggas told me, Monique, let go and let go. Let go and let God. They have taught niggas to be so motherfucking fearful and just give it to God. Let go and let God. That's why I kept hearing this shit over and over and over again. So I said, well, let me let the shit go and let me give it to God. And you know what God did? He gave it right the fuck back. He said, bitch, I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. Steve Harvey, D.L. Hughley. I gave you everything you need to deal with these motherfucking coons. I don't fuck with nobody. See, tonight, I'm gonna tell y'all what the fuck is going on, because y'all know one thing about me, bitch, I'm gonna tell. That's why they ain't like me as a little girl, bitch, because I'm gonna tell. Bitch, I'm gonna tell you out there kissing Petey on the playground, bitch. You nasty whore, we in the 3rd grade, bitch. I'm going to tell.
Y'all can catch the rest of that. It's a little lengthy, but I just noticed. I feel like me and Monique are one and the same. I really do feel
Oh,
like
tell me
that
why. Tell
way.
me why. Tell
I,
me like the
first
details.
first of all, I look like her. Second of all, I found some comfort in my body. She is one of many women in representation in Hollywood that helped me, because I already told y'all Takara was one of them, but she was one of
Yeah,
many
shout out to
bigger
my girl
girls.
Takara.
Yeah, shout out to Takara. Hey boo.
Yeah.
But she was one. Monique is one of many big girls that stood out. She was my Lizzo. What Lizzo is to some big girls today, that's what Monique was to me.
That's
Fat
what's up.
girls, fat girls gave me room to dream, because I also would am a fashion designer and stylist. And at the time, people were telling me, girl, you can't do that. You're fat. I wanted to model my own clothes, and you can't do that. You're fat. So Monique was my living vicariously through her in Hollywood.
Right.
And when I began to see how some motherfuckers treated her, especially after Precious,
Yeah.
it definitely made me feel some type of way. When she came out about the whole Netflix situation, it made me feel some type of way, because there are other Black women confirming every last word that she's saying. But when it comes to her, oh, she needs to keep her big fat mouth shut. She needs to just sit down somewhere. And as you were saying, like, motherfuckers calling her a has been what?
No, you know what? If I have the decorations that Monique had, which I don't even think I got a third or none of what Monique has as far as decorations. To call me a has-been ain't the biggest problem. Because let me tell you, of all the has-beens I done had, she should have named every decoration from every award that she got. Yep, but she's a better has-been than you.
Period. And I could say so much more. We go on for
Now
hours and
swing on me.
hours and hours. But I feel like, first of all, D.L. Hughley, you're a punk ass bitch.
Ooh.
You said that you called Kanye out for bullying Kim Kardashian. Am I not correct? Am I
You
wrong?
did have a show on that. Yeah, I do remember
Oh, okay.
you
Okay.
spoke on it before.
You called him out, and I was team DL Hughley. But when you turn around and spit on the same thing that you the same narrative that you was trying to push,
Right.
I feel some type of way now, because you bullying my auntie Mo, and I don't appreciate that. I don't respect that at all. And I would like for 50, we waiting for you. We ain't gonna rush you, because we already know it's gonna be big whenever it comes. Whenever you pull up, it's gonna be big.
What?
But whatever he got, whatever trolling he got in his back
Oh
pocket for
yeah.
these motherfuckers.
Yeah. I was really looking forward to 50 already, just casually jumping in it like you always do. Is something. I feel like this is just his moment. This is his moment to just to glow and do. And he already did post under her comment recently as well. He was like, Mo winning out here. I think it was yesterday's post or something like that. So he already spoke, but it'd be dope. But here's what I want to say before we leave from what Monique said to him. I just noticed that D.L. Hughley responds that's reaching the global attention is only his Instagram post. Like
Right.
if he came on after her, like where's his comeback on stage? Like did he leave?
Hold on.
Did he leave? Like did he come back and heat that stage? Because she had that stage hot, I'm sure, after she left. So if she was in fact opening for him, I can't imagine him getting up after that. I would have just took my motherfucking black ass home and said, fuck it. I ain't getting up
Somebody
there.
said that this was his response to her, but this don't seem like a response to me. But this is proof that is this not the same stage? Hold on real quick, y'all.
Let me see if we got the same everything, lighting and everything.
Hold on.
Because it could be an old clip. He's been talking about this lady for years.
Is that not the same stage?
Let me see. Hold on. I don't know.
We can't talk about business. I'm not getting shit slapped out of me because y'all can't take a fucking joke. He slapped the shit out of that man in national TV and he started crying.
I think that is that night.
Let me tell you something. If you don't want people telling jokes about you, stop telling your goddamn business. How about that? Shut the fuck up sometimes. I wasn't on red tape to get you to come to this kitchen table. We ain't living this good because those set it off as it was. Shut the fuck up, shit. It's been an interesting week for black people, a couple of months, man. Bill Cosby was released from prison, and as soon as he got out, he could see again.
I'm not sure if that I'm not gonna put that out there because I don't know for sure. But
No. But the audience looks similar because the lady with the ponytail bun, I believe, is on the last video, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
So let me just say this though. If that is, not only as a person who watched people body language, he had his hands in his pocket the whole time. So if that is that night, he's very uncomfortable. And if these are the jokes, if that is that night, if them the jokes he came up telling after she let that motherfucker up like that, that's a bomb. He failed. Like she had that bitch hot. You feel what I'm saying? So I feel like he needed to come out there with that fire.
I'm 9 times out of 10 he opened it up. He opened it up for her.
That'd be dope. Now I'll give him that. If they was fighting behind stage and arguing, he said, "Fuck it, I'll go out there, let her have a moment." You know what I mean? I think that's dope. But that shit's backfired in his motherfucking face. That's probably what he really mad at. Now, if that's really what happened, that's what he mad about. I let her go last, and she fucking chewed my ass up. I ain't do that when I was on stage. I let her go.
Man, listen, leave my auntie alone. Leave my twin alone before I go to fight y'all motherfuckers. Y'all leave Auntie Mo alone. Give her an opportunity. Well, fuck that. Y'all ain't got no power over that. I don't even know why I'm sitting there saying it. Y'all ain't got no power over that. That's
y'all
God's
ain't gotta give
will.
her no opportunity.
Right, that's God's will.
Give yourself an opportunity and stop speaking on people that's covered. Because touch not my anointing and do my prophet no harm. You better keep your mouth and your hands off of them people. Because let me tell you something. Many are called, but few are chosen. That's the word, right? So I know it's a lot of your listeners that believe in that word. And any of them that believe it, many are called, but few are chosen. That sounds like favoritism to me. Monique is chosen. She ain't called. So you ain't supposed to understand what she got coming or what she brings to the table. Because she called. I mean, you called and she chosen.
Period.
Keep your mouth off that lady. Look about.
Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to the YouTube channel. Y'all make sure that you're checking me out on all platforms. Whatever platform is your favorite, I'm there. Type in Kitty Pink Radio in your search bar. This right here is just a sip, but y'all already know every Friday, 9 a.m., I'm coming with that fire. I'm coming with that fire.
Yes, yeah.
But thank y'all for tuning in today. Had to come through and say something in respect of and for my auntie Mo. Mo, I'm not sure. I'm not so sure how this would come across your radar. If it does come out across your radar, just know that this little girl grew up listening to your fucks, your bitches, your motherfuckers. And now I got a potty mouth just like you, and everywhere I go, they tell me I'm your motherfucking twin. I told these bitches the other day on TikTok, y'all was raised by Karens. I was raised by Auntie Mo. Period. We love you over here at Kitty Pink Radio, and ain't nothing, nobody, what my baby is. My baby said, right, ain't nothing, nobody, ain't no gossip you can spread around to change my opinion. My baby run around this bitch saying that all day long. Ain't shit y'all can say about Auntie Mo to take my thoughts on her. And y'all already heard what my founder said. Shit, he been around, and her spirit is everything. Those type of people. And that's another reason why I feel a connection with her. Everybody that loves me right now organically knows that I have a spirit that is contagious. And a lot of motherfuckers get so mad about that because they can't break that spirit. Y'all can't break Auntie Mo.
Yeah.
The one come on this side, she shove them off. Another one come on this side, she shove them off. And she just a shaking, and y'all steady trying to attack her, and it's not working.
And you can't. I mean, I think it's best to just leave it alone and let God, let go and let God is what they try to tell her to do. People better do that when it comes to her. Like, let go and let God. Right now, if I was in the grocery store and I rolled over Monique's toe by accident with the damn cart, I'm not finna listen. Or she roll over my motherfucking toe, I'm not finna cuss that lady out for nothing in here. Cause listen, I want my bills to stay paid. I want my refrigerator to stay full. You know, if you got kids, you want to keep custody of your kids. Everything go bad in life when you fucking with God's people. Period. I'm telling you.
So leave Auntie Mo alone, y'all.
Yeah, leave Mo alone. Please leave Mo alone. If not, just be me in the alley. You know what I'm saying? I handle her lightweight. You know what I'm saying?
You can't say nothing to me. Don't address me. Get like me. Case closed. Next case.
I ain't mean to cut you off, but that just seemed like the perfect
time, right? But no, when me and you was talking, I'm like, I was glad we was on the same page because we definitely had to speak up for Mo. And you know, one thing I did say to you is it's important for Monique to know, you know, while she out here swinging, she been swinging for a long time. And if anybody that's a fighter know that swinging for a long time takes the wind out of you. You know what I mean? So it's just good to know that somebody is ready to jump in on your side and have your back at some point of this battle. No, we're going to leave her to do what she do best, but we're going to speak on your behalf. If somebody say all the time, Kitty is a thief, right? She stole $20 out of my wallet. She stole $20 out of my purse. Everybody starts saying that. You know what I'm going to say? Well, she's been around my money, and I've never had that experience.
Right.
She's never stole. It's important for you to speak on your experience on a person when they being trashed. So it can be non-biased. Everybody, and this is the time where everybody who do fuck with her need to come forward. They should have been it for the last time, but these people need to speak up. I mean, y'all speaking up for school shootings and every damn thing else. Like, I mean, you know, you can speak up for this as well.
Auntie. Speak up for Auntie. She deserves that. She is an icon. I don't give a fuck what y'all say or think.
What's her name? Kim Whitley that was on next Friday. I used to like her. I used to really like Kim Whitley. You got to look her up so you know who I'm talking about. I don't think you know what I'm talking about. But Kim Whitley, she got in the comments, so some just told me to go and look on her Instagram and see if she posted for the Texas shooting, the kids in the Texas shooting recently. So something just made me go and look. She hasn't posted nothing, used her fingers for nothing in regards to that on her social media platform. However, she'd have found time for her fingers to be messy in the comments against Monique. How convenient.
Shame.
How convenient. Shame. Like, we were rooting for you. Like, really, did you really do that? Like, just know when to bow out. Know when to be like, nah.
What you said she was on?
She was on next Friday. She played Sugar, Auntie Sugar.
Oh, I know not. Really?
Yeah.
And that right there that's an example of jealousy. She probably one of the big bitches that was sitting in the back wishing and hoping and praying that she had just as much bravery as Auntie Mo to do what Auntie Mo did. So that's what we gonna call that out. That's hate. Hate. Ain't that what Dave Chappelle and them said?
I just couldn't believe it. I was like, you know, I couldn't believe the girl from SWV. was in the comments. I just couldn't believe that. I just couldn't believe that.
Y'all bitches ain't shit. But it's all good. Y'all leave Auntie Mo alone, like I said, before it be some
You ain't
repercussion.
got to. They gonna find out on their own. You ain't got to let them. They gonna see. They gonna see everybody else. When you mess with that lady, things get canceled. Things stop working. Things don't be right. I'm telling you, leave that lady alone. People
Yeah.
who have crossed her will tell you, I wish I never did it before. Because some people, what happens is the universe like it, or if you say God, whatever you believe in, the universe like when we let stuff go and let him handle it. Or let it, you know
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? It loves when we do that because it's so easy to snap off. It's so easy to clap back. It's so easy to get your point across. But if you could just sit back and just let these people get their karma for sure. They don't get a double dose. You don't get to go off on them, beat their ass, drag them, and they get that. You know what I
Right.
mean? You stay out of it and just watch. Like I'm telling you, people will go through hell until they finally come back to you and apologize to you for what the pain that they offered to your life, to your existence, to
Right.
your days. Our days is
Cause
already numbered, and you offering me pain. You brought pain to me.
mm-hmm.
You
Trust and
brought pain to me.
believe. Lee Daniels didn't do that just because he felt the need to do it. Lee Daniels, I mean, we like to believe that in a perfect world, right? Daniels didn't do that just because he knows that this hookup with her and 50
Oh
Cent
yeah, a
is
lot of people
going to
think
be
it was a chess
phenomenal.
move. I think everybody
Mm-mm,
think it's a chess move, but that was a life
mm-mm.
move. Come
That
on,
was a
somebody.
life move.
Come on,
That man
somebody.
been uncomfortable since they did that
Come
woman
on,
wrong.
somebody.
Think
And
about
notice,
Oprah. Some
notice
shit fell
all
through
them
for
names.
Oprah.
And notice she didn't call out Lee Daniel either, because that's over with. She named all them names on the stage last night. She didn't even say that man's name. That's the reason why, is because she's moved past that. Once you make amends, people can move past. She's freed from that.
Mm-hmm.
But this man didn't. He can't apologize on these other people's behalf. So if they've wronged her, they owe her their apology, rightfully so. You know what I
And
mean?
I
At the end of the
right.
day, and then we all owe Monique for not speaking up. Like I said, if you ain't stole from me, I'm supposed to tell people my experience. So it is my duty, your duty as a broadcaster, me as an influencer, whatever I'm influencing in, it's our duty to make sure that we speak up for shit
Right.
and for people. You know what I mean? Definitely, if
Right.
that hasn't been your experience, or you know a person to be everything but what they're saying.
Absolutely.
It's just the benefit of the doubt. Like, give me the benefit of the goddamn doubt.
Right.
You know?
Well, there you have it, folks. It's been an awesome, awesome, awesome episode. Like I said, this is a break off of Coffee with Kitty. Y'all know my allotted time for Coffee with Kitty is every Friday at 9 a.m. But this right here, this is just a sip. Thank you all for tuning in. I'll see
Yeah,
you
yeah.
next time.
Gifted Ali.
Oh yeah, and for the girl backstage, and for that girl backstage, make it perfectly clear. Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James.
I'm pulling up on you. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name. Put some respect on my name.
All right. All right. All right, America. All right. All right. Just in case y'all forgot, that is Rick James. Just in case y'all forgot, that's Rick James. That's what he said. Rick James, the one and only, the original Rick James. Yes, indeed. Only at the BET Awards do you walk off like